part 5. We'll close off the page with that, and then I think we'll start part 6 on page 4. But here's migration. This one can be a pain in the butt. Can only pick up earth, and we've got amplified breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the town here over to the centre here, and we're going to start sucking up dirt everywhere and dump it under the village and on the side here to make a path over. Hopefully our villagers won't be too much of a nuisance, but we'll wait and see. Build it up. Yes. You'll find that this one is one of the more annoying ones, just purely because of the fact that they don't like getting out of the ditch. You could try and raise the ditch itself, but you know, that's just as much hassle as trying to make the sort of the path over there as well. So, and it has more to do with the fact that the water surrounding it gets in the way of the path than actually any angles or height restrictions. So yeah, we've got a few villagers walking over. So I might make a few videos of castle crashes as well. See if I can rope Gassy in on it. He was telling me the other day he has it. He's never played it, and I think Kutra and James, a couple of others have it. We'll see if Dan has it maybe. See if we can rope some people in on it, because you know it's not, I wouldn't say exciting, but it's definitely funny, and anyone who's played it would definitely know just how much fun and craziness can go on. But we'll see how we go, depending on how busy they get, I suppose, with their new partnerships. Which I should say, if you haven't said congratulations to Dan and Gassy yet on their partnerships, jump over on their channels and say congrats, I guess. We're still waiting. One villager's slowly making his way over, even though we're running out of time. So what you want to do is, after they finally build that village, however long it takes. God. It's painful. So painful. Yeah. Come on, villagers, hurry up. It's like poking ants. That's what they should have. DLC, they should give you a giant magnifying glass and you can like set fire to things. Or like change the villagers to like ants, and they make like an ant hill or something, and yeah, you're like a giant instead, and you can drop like chips, food for them, watch them do things, and here comes the volcano, and yeah, have a giant magnifying glass. But I suppose that's a bit cruel. We won't go into that. Alright, come on, hurry up. It's getting close. Ooh. There's a volcano, and oh, they've just built it in time. Alright, so now that the village is pretty much built, what you want to do is start opening up sections of the wall here to flood it, pretty much, because the challenge will end when the timer runs out, but you've got to keep your village alive till then, and as you can see, that lava's coming in pretty fast, but with any luck the water should help. Nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Challenge complete. Move on to the next and final challenge of the page, Nitro. Trees only. Alright, so what we're going to do is pick up these explosive trees hidden in the bushes here. Make a line across the top here. Depending on where you place them, can have sort of varied results on the effect at the end. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it will just make the problem worse. But what you've got to do is, as you can see the fires coming up there, you could blow up the other side, but I definitely suggest you don't, mainly because it will wipe out the big chunk of fire there, but as we'll see in a second, just over in the left side of the field there, yeah, just up there, see that fire up there, yeah, it still keeps burning. So even though you'll wipe out the majority of the fire, you'll actually end up doing sort of more damage, because then you won't be able to protect the village at all, and they honestly don't care if they get flooded in because the fire's out. Alright, next part.